Welcome back, everybody, to a beautiful day here in Satisfactory Land. Oh, a hard drive scan's been completed. Nice. So, I've scanned 3 hard drives that I've found around the world, and only, well, so far, one of them for sure I am getting, and that is the steel screw recipe. This is a big recipe. That's a very nice one. To say the least. Let's grab that one. Now we should actually have the ability to craft screws from steel. So this guy here, for example, out of the iron rods, right? So we have to go from iron to iron rods, right? Whereas now we can go steel to steel beams to screws, and it's like double the amount, I think. Because that's 40, it's like 56. Either way, it's a good improvement overall. The other ones that I got, what other ones did I get here? I got basic iron ingot. That doesn't seem great. Wet concrete also does not seem great. Okay, I might rescan this one. Yeah, let's rescan it. I mean, wet concrete's not terrible, I guess, but let's rescan. All right, fine concrete and fused wire. I think fine concrete is good, if I recall. I mean, it requires silica, which obviously we're not making yet, so I don't have to pick it just yet. I might just save this one, kind of like I've got this one saved, because they're both pretty much terrible. But the fine concrete, I think, is the way to go. It's a pretty good one, I believe. All right, other than that, I did get some mycelia out in my adventures. So let's scan that and do a little bit of research there.
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
Okay, very cool. You learned something new, right? But yeah, the silica here is probably the one that we need. What's this? Iron ore. I don't need iron ore. Why do I have iron ore on me? I don't understand. I do have some power shards. That's good. Okay. Anyways, the mycelia, very cool. Obviously, we can get more of that in due time. Not a big deal. I do actually have enough sulfur to do that other research. So let's just quickly jump into the quartz and get the silica research as well.
Research completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Okay. Simple. To the point. I love it. Anyways, we've removed all the biofuel. We've optimized a few things. Nothing crazy around the base, but I have started on our next project over here with our foundations and setup. And what is that project? Well, I have iron ore coming in from over yonder. I basically stole from some other stuff and rerouted and, you know, right from the source over there, as you can see. So we have the iron ore coming up, and this is obviously going into a foundry. Yeah, that's right. A foundry, because we're going to start at least a basic steel setup. Now, where are we getting the coal from? Huzzah! Yes, remember there is that coal, pure coal one up here? Yeah, right up there. And I was like, how am I going to get there? I mean, I don't think I can make ladders. Oh yeah, I have these. I can just climb up. No big deal. This makes it really easy. All right, very good. So yeah, we are up here, and here is our beautiful coal that we do have access to. So, without further ado, where are we at? Production. Miner. And I only have MK1s, so that's a bit of a deterrent. I'm not going to lie. We're kind of going off that direction. Beauty. Love it. All right. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to power shard these ones because I think these miners can only do 60. Yeah. So we want these. Target production rate 120. Can it do it all? I thought it can only do 60. Huh. Anyways, but yeah, all things considered, we are going to go MK2s with these guys because that's a requirement for sure. And let's just get this onto the line like so. Very good. Okay, power. What do I got? I got a power pole there. I guess we have to... oh, that's going to hurt. Yeah, it's fine. No big deal. No big deal. All right, let's run power over accordingly. And let's run it up to here and then up to there. Okay, let's jump back up and get this done as well. So a little bit of a steel setup, mainly because I want to advance a little further. We need a few additional items before we can really truly kind of get started on things otherwise. Okay, now this is the one that I'm curious about. Okay, what do we got? This is working, right? Isn't it? Where's our coal? There's some coal. All right, so this guy here, I don't think is producing 120. I doubt it. It should only be... I'm so confused. Default extraction is 60. Extraction rate varies based on resource node purity. Oh. Okay. So is the restriction... Is that mining at 60? I don't know. I'll have to figure that one out, I guess. But yeah, otherwise, we are good to go. We can climb down this time, I guess. And let's get back into our MK2s. And I also need to, now that I think about it, we need to get some poles here, don't we? So let's get this set up accordingly for our line over there. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll bring this down to basically right on the edge here. Boop, boop, right? Because that's the height. Okay, we got the MK2s coming on down to there. Belt is too steep. Okay, so that's not going to work. All right, very good. No big deal. No big deal. All right, conveyor pole. Let's change this up. Let's go a little bit deeper and see. Actually, you know what? Let's just bring this down. Okay. So about here-ish appears to be the magic number. All right. So if we go here and I go up, because that should give us the ability. Boom to boom. Beautiful. Nailed it. Awesome. All right. And then from there, I'm going to do a little bit of a pole work to get it over to be in line over there. So we're going to go right on there and there. And then here, I'm going to do it in line with that and with that. Okay. Let's see if we can't get this thing to connect up and look all right. Oh, boy. Nope. 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 All right. Default? Looks like what? That's a sharp turn. That's a pretty darn sharp turn. I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't have done this a little bit differently. All right. Let's change this up just slightly. If we actually go like this and line it up accordingly, like so, and I bring this down, that might work better, right? Then that goes to straight to there, and then that goes into there, right? Now we should be good, and we should be getting all of the coal that we require. Now all of these guys are powered, so we should be good on that front as well. to start getting some steel, which is pretty darn awesome. Come on, Colt. You can do it. Actually, the coal that I have on me as well, I actually need. So, do I have this all set up? I think I do. All right, these guys do take 45 per minute. So we should have 120 coming in. We should have no issues accommodating that workflow of coal, right? Now, these guys here, do I have enough sulfur for this? I do. All right, let's go ahead and just craft up. It's not in here. It's over here. Some of the black powder. I think I need like 50 of it for one of the upcoming quests. So let's just craft up some of this. I don't want to burn through all of my resources doing this, but just enough to potentially do a research here, right? So this guy, I need 50. Okay, perfect. And then it's the steel beams on top of that. I need 100 for smokeless. Explosive rebar. That sounds good. And then I need 100 there too. All right. We can handle that. Not a big deal. All right. Very good. I'll take it. For now, I'm going to store those guys accordingly. And we should be starting to get some steel production coming in here. And our power should have no concerns. That is working very, very nicely. Excellent. And we're outputting 45, so we just need our normal belts. And speaking of which, I actually need a merger, though. First and foremost. So, boom, boom. That goes out like that. We should be in and... Excuse me, whale, bird, giraffe thing. Out of my way. Out of my way, please. All right, very good. Very good. All right, and this guy I have to make steel pipes. So that should be starting. Beauty. And actually, we have too much steel here. We have 45 and 45, so that's 90 total. So we actually need an additional constructor to go beside that one. And that guy can get powered accordingly. And this guy, maybe we can do steel beams, which is 60. So 45, 45, that's 90, that's 30, right? And 60, there's our 90, right? So, how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this now? So, this is going to change quite a bit. So, we need these two to get merged into one, right? So, this guy, let's just go like this. Ooh, this is going to be tight. Am I okay with that? Does that look okay? If I go like that, and I go like that, and then I go an MK2. Oh, wait. So we're merging, and then we're splitting? Right? So we gotta split this right off of that. Does this work? I actually don't know. Does this work? Straight. Oh, I'm out of plates. I wonder if this actually works. I guess let's just do an MK1. Does that work? It doesn't work. Can I, like, connect? No, I can't. This is a problem. All right, so that does not work. That does not work. All right. How do I want to pull this one off? I might have to move these constructors, to say the least. But in the meantime, I need to go get some more plates. I'll come back and have this all set up nicely. All right, it's far, far, far from perfect. But as you can see, we at least have some belts coming down. And they're not completely janky, at least. So, yeah, not perfect, though, that's for sure. But we're making steel products, right? That's the main thing here. I need 300 of these tubes, for example, and then we can get our production up, or we can get our hyper tubes researched. So I need quite a few of those. The other thing, too, is now that I'm getting the beams, those beams are going to allow me to also make screws, and there's just a lot of other things that I can unlock as well. I do have some some steel ingots just lying around. So might as well prep that a little bit more. So very good. Okay. Everything I think is working okay at the moment. We are fully producing. We're at 47 there. We're actually running out of iron, which I'm not surprised about, to be honest. This one here, I am stealing. I'm not even going to lie about it. I do not have enough production, I don't think, coming in from this guy. Because each one of these is, what, 45? I definitely don't have 90 coming in. I probably have 60. So that's going to be our holdup on the steel production, at least for now. Eventually, we will do like a full kind of steel factory. But I do just want to like, I want to get like a jetpack. I want to get hyper tubes up and running. You know, like going back and forth to the coal mine there really made me realize that like, okay, we need to improve our transportation a little bit more so here. So little tiny details like that I'm like, all right, let's go. Right? Let's change it up. So yeah, one of those little details. I'm going to steal pipes until I have the 300 that I require. And then we will basically get our hyper tubes unlocked and then start working on our next unlock as well. I don't know why I'm standing there doing that, but that's fine. All right. I'll just AFK for a few minutes. And away we go. Hyper tubes.
Milestone reached. By adding hypertube entrances at both ends of hypertubes, pioneers can achieve two-way travel between locations. They are also % safer than jump pads. You dreamed of moving across factories like valued resources, such as rocks and water, and Fix-It listened to your dreams. We watched them. We took extensive notes. Hypertubes. Because Fix-It makes pioneers' closely monitored dreams come true.
Fair enough. All right. I love dreams. Dreams are great. All right. I think we got to go advanced, this guy here, advanced steel production next. This one we should be able to do pretty easily. We do have the frames. We do have the concrete. We got the stators or rotors. I can't remember which one they're called. And then we should have the steel beams pretty quickly as well. So let's just jump on over. Let's grab 2 things of frames, even though I already had some on me, but that's fine. Let's grab 2 things of rotors and then cement, which is actually slower than I thought it would be. I'm not going to lie about that. And we can get this guy up and running as well. The beams are going to be, or the rods. Is that what they are? Steel rods? Steel pipes, sorry. Steel pipes are going to be the slower of the category. All right, yeah, we can't load yet. We got to wait for the ship to come back. I actually hate that. I wish you could, like, prep it and then just go once it landed, but it is what it is. All right, so we have some basics of some steel. These are definitely the basics, that's for sure. So, not a big deal, but it's a thing. Well, we're still waiting for the ship to come down, so let's instead fire on over to the Nobelisk detonator. There we go.
Detonator and basic Nobelisk unlocked. Most obstacles can be cleared with the basic Nobelisk. It is most effective against organic material and is able to destroy small boulders and porous rock. Deployed Nobelisks will stick to the first solid surface they touch and queue on the universal detonator. If you do not recall the order in which you deployed the Nobelisks, remember Fix-It does not take responsibility for any harm caused due to human error, even if those errors are genetic.
All right, noted. Let's get this guy fired up as much as we possibly can here, because these are very useful for many, many reasons. The main big reasons are the simple fact that explosives let you unlock different areas around the world, which is kind of cool, kind of useful, right? Very useful, to say the least. So I think that this is a really good strategy to kind of at least unlock these guys and get most of this going. Even though we don't have like a ton of sulfur around or things like that, but at least we can get started. We can get some of these crafted up, 22 of them to be exact. And then, for example, we can throw that guy on there and basically, yeah, you would basically, yeah, you reload. Now we got that, and now we can blow stuff up, right? You can throw it, and you can explode things. So let's go try this out while we wait for the ship to come back. There's these gas fields over here, if you recall. Let's take a look at those and see if we can't solve our problem by blowing them up. So, let's see. No, it's this. You hold, you throw, it sticks even. That's cool. That's cool. And then, boom, you blow it up. Perfect. One less gas thing. That's pretty darn awesome. Right? Boom, and you throw, and boom, you blow it up. I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. All right, you pick it up, you throw it, and boom! Beauty! We are making such great progress. I love it already. All right, reload. Boom. And throw it. Yes! Nailed it. No, I didn't. Wasted a bomb. All right. Get a better arm. There. No, come on. Really? All right, let's do this. We're going to get this from down here. Oh boy, that was a bit of a wild toss. Not going to lie. All right, let's, there's another one kind of hiding around the corner there that I cannot really get to. I want to climb up here. There's a yellow slug, and I want to get it. Simple as that. So let's jump on up. Get a little bit closer to this guy. There we go. Boom! Blow up that one. Awesome. Awesome. Oh boy, that... Oh boy! Whoops. Ouch. Ouchie. Ouchie. It's fine. No big deal. Alright. But yeah, very, very cool. I'm a big fan. This seems to be working very nicely, actually. Getting rid of these kind of gas things that are... What? Just yeeted me off of there. I was walking straight. I'm so confused. It's fine. We'll get there. It's not a big deal. All right. We're gonna blow up that other spot. Okay? We're gonna get up to the top. Okay? We're gonna do it. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm gonna go nice and carefully. Excellent jumping. Excellent. Amazing. Problem. Oh, we backtrack. Okay, good. We good? We good? Awesome. All right, we've made it to the top. Okay, let's get these guys all done. I think the other thing, too, is you can actually, like, throw multiple and blow them both up. Yeah, okay, awesome. Very cool. All right, we've made it to the top. Hi, yellow power slug. You are now mine. The freighter is back as well, so that's great. But the big thing here is, as you can see, we now no longer have any gaseous problems in and around our base. That is amazing, because there were certain times when I was coming back from the coal factory there that I would run into some gas. And yeah, I'm not a gassy person, so, you know, it's very beneficial. Apparently there's a gap there. I just realized that. Okay, very good. Very, very nice. All right, that's going to unlock a lot of the world to us. So we have 12 more. Man, that went through them quick, didn't it? All right, we'll have to definitely get more of that going sooner rather than later. All right, we should hopefully have almost the 100. Almost. Let's kind of blast through this a little bit. We'll zoom you, zoom you, zoom you, zoom you through. And then hopefully we have enough of these guys currently, of the steel pipes, which we do. That's great. Let's power this and launch for advanced steel production.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds like a bold move there, Ada. Thank you. All right. The next problem, right, is I assume it's in the assembler. Let's jump on over to an assembler here and see what we actually need for an input for the encased setup. So this guy here, yeah, encased industrial beam. All right, so we need those steel beams and concrete. That's a bit of a problem. We don't have either of those near us whatsoever. Also, the stator is a new recipe at copper wire and steel pipes. And these guys as well, we're also going to need to assemble to start working on phase 2. And I need 1,000 of these smart plating. I should probably get started on that one. And I'm going to need 100 of these stators as well. So that's not a small amount. 1,000 of those guys as well. All right. That's a lot. That's a lot. Now, do we need encased beams for any of those, I guess? Let's double check. So the encased beams, I don't think we need for any of it. No, we do not. We do not require the encased industrial beams for any of it. Okay. So that tells me I might just leave the encased industrial beams as a manual craft for right now. Now, don't go at me. Don't do it. I can see you typing. I can already see you clickety-clacketing on the keyboard. Just stop it. Stop it right now. All right? I don't got time for that. But the reason being is it's not part of phase 2, and I believe for us to advance to the next step is to go, we need to complete phase 2, right? So these I can just craft as I need them, okay? And I need them for minor Mark IIs. These are a big deal, right? So for this, I need 2 portable miners. I need those pipes, and I need encased industrial beams and modular frames, right? Pretty straightforward, but a big upgrade as well. So I want to try one of these right away. So let me make these, and we'll get that done as soon as possible. Okay, so I just threw down an MK2. Where was I getting power from? Up top? Dang it. All right, let's climb. It's time to climb. All right, I wanted to try this out. This one is currently supplying our steel, right? So I'm very curious if this is gonna do more on a normal node or what, right? Like, how much is this supplying now? So this can do 120 per minute, but we're on a node that is normal. So are we good? I guess the big question here, this is probably an MK1. Oh no, it's MK2. So we should be outputting at 130, right? Or 120. And we should be producing at 120. Is that right? Or am I crazy? I might be crazy. Why are we not connected? Hello? Why are we not connected? Why are we not outputting? Something's wrong here. All right, let's do this. Let's get the Mark II, and we'll just go up like this. And it's overlapping another. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that should be going up, which it is. That's good. Okay. And we should be outputting at 120. Apparently, I just have to redo the belts with this because it's being a little bit janky. All right. And boom. Okay. So that should be connected back up now. And we should be outputting 120. And then this is now actually our bottleneck. I added this guy in because I didn't really... I had too much, right, before. So... What? It was literally connected before. How is it now too steep? Alright, default. It's fine. Fine. We'll just get it done for now. Alright, so now that should be fully 120 the whole way, right? Is the way I understand that. And then this guy fired back up. That'll get us more iron, which is good overall. So I should probably go around and upgrade every single node to the minor MK2s, right? Because we're just going to get that much more production, right? This guy is only producing 60. So if I just come in and I dismantle that guy and I say, okay, let's go with a MK2 on the same thing, like so, and boom, we're now at 120. We're now at 120. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. All right. So now we get into the problem of we need to upgrade our belts. That's a different problem. All right. And hopefully not our power or something else, right? But, okay. So that should be producing now. Very nicely. MK2, good. MK2, good. Is this not going? Should be going. Yeah, there it is. All right, good. Good, good. All right, excellent. So now we should be, like, this should be so backed up, it's not even funny. We didn't really need to upgrade that one. These are in balance, but all things considered, every miner should basically be upgraded automatically, right? So I'm going to upgrade the ones that are supplying our steel over here, as that seems to be the bigger contention point, but it seems to also be balancing a little bit here. So we might be A-okay on that front as well. And that one would probably get us, what, 240 then? If we upgraded that coal node? That's pretty huge. Not going to lie, that sounds pretty darn nice. On that note, let's launch our MK3 logistics, because why not?
Milestone reached.
And
improved storage containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is depending solely on the choices that you make. Because they are. Warning.
Okay.
Fix-it psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive. Hard work has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
Thanks, Ada. Much appreciated. Oh, boy. So much sarcasm, it's not even funny. All right, very good. So all of this seems to be working. I think we're at 100% efficiencies on all of this. That should be increasing now that we have enough iron ore, which is coming in at a steady pick, which is really good to see. Oh boy. Well, down I go. Logistics-wise, we now have up to 270 resources per minute, and we also now have the ability to stack pipelines, which is pretty darn nice, I'm not going to lie. So logistics-wise, we can move even more. So now we get into the concern if I wanted to merge that into that again, because say we upgrade this miner, right? So now all of a sudden we come in, boom, we're going to upgrade this miner to the MK2s accordingly, right? Boom, like so. That should, I'll probably have to redo this as well. And it's an MK1 anyways, so we got to redo that. So we go to an MK2 here, and we come up like so. Now all of a sudden we're producing at 120. We should be getting, oh, power, of course. Can't ever forget power. Now we should be getting 120 coming up there, just like the one next to it. And we do not have that in here, so we upgrade that. Then we upgrade that. And we upgrade that, for example. There they come. Beautiful. It's not connected, apparently. All good. Let's just connect this up again. Not a big deal. Oh, God. These stupid slopes, I tell you. All right. This is why I need a jetpack, folks. All right. This is why I need a jetpack. All right. So now we have 120 ore coming in here as well. So that is actually overproducing for our smelteries, right? So I could actually split this off one more time before it even gets there to do this, right? Conveyor belt turns too sharply. I don't even know if I can fit this anyways. Like, if I were to do that, and then I go, all right, let's go an MK2 into there. Boom. We're now split. Right? So it should be 60 and 60. And you know what? Actually, let's just make that an MK1 just to make sure. We don't need that much more. It's okay. Now we have too much on this line to get this done. So if I go to an MK3, it requires those steel beams. All right, we can get some steel beams. Let's upgrade that iron a little bit further. And then with, you know, we're at 60 and 120. That's 180. And we have 90 currently being produced. That means that we can actually produce more steel up there with these upgrades. All right, so I upgraded to the Mark II miner for the coal. I beefed up all of this. I got 4 foundries now producing steel. And all of that is set up just going into these 2 constructors, which, you know, is all in all fine. But I think what I need to do is we need to bolster these even more. So what I'm planning on, let's just remove this line first and foremost, right? We'll start getting this guy backed up. But more importantly, I'm actually going to change this guy to pipes instead. So he'll work on steel pipes. Now, the reason I'm doing this is pretty straightforward, I think anyways. But we're going to then come in here. Boom. We're going to merge these. Oops. No, not there. Thank you. Not there. Thank you. Beautiful. We're going to merge these guys accordingly into that output. Beautiful. And that is going to go into there. Awesome. Okay. So now we have doubled the production of our steel pipes. Very nice. From there, though, we need to build a couple more constructors beside it, right? Not a big deal, but yeah, we need to do it. Excuse me, please. Get out of the way. All right, very good. So I believe we have 180 coming through here. So we are using 30, 60, and then these guys here with the steel beams are going to be 60 and 60, right? So that's 120, and 60 is 180. So my math should be good, right? Now, this guy gets removed. This guy gets split accordingly with them and them, right? So we are input. Am I doing that right? Output. Yeah. Okay. Good. No. Stop snapping to that one. Okay. So we're good there, right? Let's hold it. Let's nudge it. Boom. Done. Okay. Then we're going to snap to that one there. And you know what? Just because we can, I'm going to snap to that guy there as well. All right. MK3s. What? Huh? Did this not go properly? MK3 default? No, did I do this wrong? What's this? Splitter. Okay, let's try this again. Splitter. Oh, that's what's wrong. Input. No. All right. Let's hold that there. Did I put the input wrong on all of them? I think I did. That's all right. We make mistakes. It's fine. All right. So we're good there. Good there. Beauty. And we should be good there and there. Okay. Let's get to the Mark III. Excellent. Let's do the Mark III. Excellent. And the Mark III. Beautiful. And then from there, I think we can just do Mark 1s into the machines accordingly. But, yeah. Awesome. And last, but certainly not least, is the power situation. So, this power pole that was basically infringing is not good. These are all full. Okay, that's not ideal. I have a power pole here that I can pull forward to here. And then these will get powered from that guy. Okay, very nice. Awesome, awesome. And then from there, we're going to merge down the line like so. And that's going to be MK1, MK1, and then we're going to be an MK2 running down the line here, right? Maybe not. What do they produce again? They produce 15. Oh, yeah, no. So we're just in MK1 the rest of the way. All right, cool. All right, so we are going to get this done accordingly and get this back in line with this guy here. I'm not even going to probably reinvent the wheel here. I might just connect it up, but it's not lining up nicely, so we might want to redo this. All right, good? Good. All right, I'm going to redo this, and we'll get this done right away. Time for another launch. Away we go.
Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth, with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens. The Blueprint Designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
Fair enough. All right. Kind of okay, because those are splitters. I'm like, why are these more gray than those ones? Anyways, everything I think should balance out here. I did have a bit of an iron ore issue. I had a secret MK2 belt in there that was restricting my iron ore flow. So we should be seeing a better influx of that as we go here. So that's nice to see. All right, very good. Okay, coal is doing fine. We have no issues up there. That's 240. We're moving it at 270 a tick, so, or a minute. So we're doing pretty good on that front as well. I think everything will be very nice once we get a little bit of that balanced load, right? One of the things that I've definitely noticed so far is some of that balanced loading type conversation. So I think we're doing pretty good. We'll start to see some backups here very shortly. See, that one's now at 100, right? So then we'll start to feed the next one. Awesome. Yeah, see the belt's full? There we go. Once you get to this stage, boom, it moves in the 3 that it needs. And then we'll start feeding this one more so. And then that'll back up, etc., etc. Pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. The last thing is, this is all working very nicely, sort of, kind of. It's a little bit spaghetti, a little bit janky, but it works. Is to probably start setting up our assemblers for some auto input into our system here. So I'm trying to see, like, I wish I could rotate the space elevator after I put it down. if you know what I mean. But I can't, so we're just going to have to roll with it. So if I get some assemblers here, boom, we need them like this. And one of those was modular frames, right? So let's just go like this, and like this, right? We need to manufacture these 3 items, okay? One of those items is the smart plating. So that's stators and advanced plates. This one is, let's go with this one at the end here, the versatile framework. Then we'll go with the smart plating, and then we'll go with the automated wiring, okay? Not a big deal, but just one of those little semantics. All right, so we need modular frames and steel beams to come into this guy. So I'm going to do this the best way that I know how, and that is like so, and like so. Beautiful. All right, so modular frames, that one's going to be easy. We'll just bring this all the way out. We'll go to the middle, and then we'll go in. Beautiful. So that'll bring out our modular frames. Excellent. The stators need to go into this one here, or the rotors. Rotors do. Are these rotors? These are rotors. Excellent. Okay. So these guys need to come on out like so and go into there like so. Beautiful. All right. So that's our rotors. That's our modular frames. This guy, we need stators, but we also need cable. Okay. So cable I have here. Nope. Here. Oh, nice. This one's going to be really easy. Look at that. Boom. Just straight. Straight shot. Love it. All right. Excellent. Now, this guy here needs also steel beams. Okay. So we'll get those guys from over yonder. All right. Let's do this up nicely here now. To the best of our ability. So let's go down the middle. Like that. Down the middle-ish. Like that. Okay. Hopefully that's good. And then we'll just go like that. Good. Okay, so we need to bring steel beams, which are these guys here, right? All the way over accordingly. I'm missing iron plates. All right. Let's fix that first. Iron plates are right here. Beautiful. Okay. So this guy, boom, into there like that. And then this is going to go... so we don't need the pipes at all, do we? No, we don't. Steel beams are going to the end. So we're going to run this guy all the way to the top. And we're going to run them all the way across. Like this. And into there. Right? Okay, good. So that should be our steel beams handled. This one here is the reinforced iron plates, which are right here. Yeah. Okay, good. So this guy we're going to bring out. Kind of like we did the steel beams. And we're going to run this guy up to the second level. We'll run that to there. And then, oops, we're going to connect that up there somehow. You know what? Actually, let's remove that. And let's go down. Right? How do we do this? Can I just, like, do this normally? Might be a default angle. Why is that so aggressive? I don't understand why it's so aggressive. All right. Click. Let's just do... See, that's going to be too tight, isn't it? You know what? Let's go like this. Yeah, let's go like that. Let's try this. So that goes on to there, and then that goes into there. All right. Is that correct? Boom. Reinforced iron plates and rotors. Awesome. Okay, so those two are set up. Last but not least is this guy here, which is the stators, which we're not even constructing at this point in time. So that'll be a whole different ball game for those ones. I guess for now, we can just kind of power this up. I was debating manually crafting all of these, but this probably is smarter. I'm going to say, without any actual proof, that this is indeed smarter. All right? Okay. We'll do that. Boom. Boom. And boom. Awesome. Okay. I can keep it restricted just by leaving it like this anyways. But these also take a while to craft. So, I'm just going to let it roll. Slowly but surely, we'll just let it go. Okay. Excellent. I need like 1,000 of each of these, so I think it's okay to kind of get this started a little bit early. The automated wiring is a little bit harder. I need to figure out the whole stator front, but I think we can get that done pretty soon here. Oh, my thing's back. Okay, good. Let's just actually... The stator is copper wire and pipe. In an assembler, probably, right? In an assembly machine, I'm going to assume. So that is that guy and from over there. That's going to get a little bit janky back here. I'm not going to lie. That might be a little bit of spaghetti. It most definitely will be some spaghetti. I might just manually make those. Because we only need 100. So I might literally just craft those ones by hand. Yeah. Probably a better way to go. All right. Anyways, other than that, I think that's about it for today. We got a lot done. We got this steel setup working. We got the Mark IIs. Let's quickly... I don't have the encased... Oh, I do have the encased beams. All right. Let's just turn in this quest here first. For the expanded power infrastructure. That's going to be actually a pretty big one as well. So let's get our 2,000 copper wire. Oh, and 200 of the boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. All right, so that should be everything for us to launch the final step of Tier 4. And then I think we have to complete Phase 2 before we can progress further. But I guess let's find out. Why not? Did I not? I swear I got another one. No? I didn't? Really? Okay. Well, those are easy. Those are done. Steel beams. Yeah, done. Encased. Oh, I only grabbed one. All right. Not a big deal. Okay. Launch is away. Yeah. See, we're locked out.
Milestone reached. After several pioneers started exhibiting traumatic responses to power blackouts, Fixit developed mitigation tools recommended by your local therapist. Power storages can hold excess power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production. To simplify, these are rechargeable batteries. Power towers carry power lines for significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of Fixit and humanity.
Okay. Apparently, I've been playing for a long time, too. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right. I think we have everything more or less set up. I grabbed a few resources on my way. I'm going to handcraft some stators here. I need 100 of them. I have enough for 157. It's going to take a bit of time. Don't get me wrong. But I think this is the better way to do this at the moment. Obviously, we'll have to set up that system for future gains, but at least for now, we're good. So I'm going to be doing this one, tinking at the crafting table for quite some time here. I think the plan for next episode is to play around with the hypertubes a little bit. I want a hypertube over to our coal plant, and then I also want a hypertube to our... what I plan to be another area or improved area for steel production down the road. The other thing, too, over at the coal facility, we can upgrade quite a bit, actually, because we can upgrade to Tier 2 miners, And I can blow the rock on the one that is currently blocked. So I can like quadruple almost my coal production. So we could really expand on that if necessary as well. So that's really good to know as well, that if we get there, we can do it. Anyways, folks, that is going to be it for today's episode. We got our steel production up. We finished all of the research for Tier 4. And we should complete Phase 2 tomorrow. Or next episode, I mean. And then start into Tier 5. So stay tuned. I love all the views. I love all the comments, the likes. All that stuff is phenomenal. Keep it up. And I look forward to seeing from you, hearing from you. And till next time, bye-bye.